Hey everybody, so we are here at the booth for Historic Schaefferstown Inc. They're here at the Alexander Schaeffer Farm, and we're here at World War II Weekend. So we want to talk a little bit about what they do, what events are upcoming, what their needs are, things of that nature. So I'm going to quick show you this board, and we'll flip this around. So here you see all the really cool things. Of course, with World War II, you have the World War II Honor Roll, and then all these different events. They talk about needing volunteers, and we're going to talk to them directly. And we are here with...
Hi, I'm Craig Moyer.
Hi, I'm Brenda Morrow.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for coming out to learn a little bit more about Historic Schaefferstown. Just really quickly, Schaefferstown is a really special place. It's old, and if you're into history, this is one of those places that you can spend a lot of time. If you were a bird and flying over our town, you'd be able to see our historic waterworks at Fountain Park. You'd be able to visit a tavern that's been around since the 1740s. And right here, we're on the Historic Schaeffer Farm. And it's been many things in addition to a farm. It's been a distillery and an orchard, but today it is our grounds for our annual World War II weekend. Brenda, who helps manage and oversee all of our volunteers, can tell you a little bit more about what goes into these weekends and all of the other weekends that we have on the farm and beyond.
So we're always looking for volunteers to help us out. We have many activities. You can do selling pies, you can help with getting things ready for the farm. We have pretty much something for everybody. We also have a young villagers time in July for kids. It's just a beautiful place to come and be and preserve history. There's not many places like this anymore. Just coming to the farm is beautiful. It's 94 acres, and we think it's a very special place, and we would love to have you part of our organization.
So what are some of the events that you guys have coming up? Because obviously you had the Cherry Festival is your big one that you have in June, and then you have now the World War II Encampment. Plus you said you have these things for like kids.
Yes.
So they have workshops. They actually have workshops of the old world crafts and things.
It's a summer workshop. I think it's 4 days long, and the kids come and they get to do activities, games, they do woodworking. It's just a really neat experience, and you go to our website and the information's on that. That was held in July. We also had an afternoon garden tea. Our garden is, maybe you can film that right over here. It's an heirloom garden that's beautifully taken care of. Our next big event is our Harvest Fair. It's 2 days, September 14th and 15th. We have an apple cider press. We'll be pressing apple cider and making apple butter, and there'll be pies and cakes and contests this year. So I'd hope you come out and see us. It'll be a beautiful day. We're
not under attack. They're just doing demonstrations. Doc, there's no reaction. We're really calm. But they have all these really cool, like they have the Thomas Brendel Museum. Really neat place right down the street that you can go in and you can see a lot of the history of the area. And
that's open free on the days of our events, so for the Harvest Fair.
And they also, what days during the week do you have?
They're open on a Tuesday from 1 to 4, and I think it's the second Saturday of the month as well.
And they also, like Greg had mentioned, they have this amazing tavern house from the 1740s. It's set up exactly like it. They just did a bunch of restoration work.
Yeah.
And they have this amazing tavern lunch that you can come to, and you can actually experience a 1700s tavern. $18 per person. Phenomenal experience. Life's about creating memories and things like that. They also have the Christ Kindle Market, which is another amazing event that they have here. Get to experience that Christmas from that period of time. It just really is an extraordinary area. And you also have the Heidelberg Hall here, which is a very unique place. There's very few Gilded Age mansions that you can have access to as the public, and go on a tour, experience the smells, sights, and sounds.
It is amazing to go inside and see what they have done to transform that.
Yeah, they quote one of the largest Gilded Age collections in a centralized place in the nation. What's interesting about Schaefferstown, you get real range here, right? You can come for just a couple days, and you can start with us in kind of the pre-colonial era and move, at least today, all the way through World War II and beyond. And you're right, the farm and the museum, the Historic Schaefferstown owns the Rex House, which was just recently restored as well, and that's where the tavern lunches over the kind of Christmas holiday. So you can spend, you know, certainly a day or two, but what we love and certainly what we see often is families returning over and over again to this really special place because there is a lot to know. You could come back to the Wagley Mansion or Heidelberg Hall as it's known today probably 100 times because there's so much to see in there. And like Schaefferstown, it's doing great work in restoring and adding to its collection every single day too.
Yeah, we are also collecting the history of Schaefferstown. We are doing an oral history project, which we're really excited about. What's interesting is everybody's connected somehow to Schaefferstown, and to hear their stories and to find out what it was like to grow up and live here is pretty amazing. So we'll be doing that at our annual meeting in October.
And this is one of those things, like they say it takes about like 50 years to lose history. It's just a couple of generations, whether it's a craft or whatever it might be. We need to keep history alive, and what you guys are doing here is keeping history alive. This is a living history display. It's phenomenal. You get the, first time last year was when I came to Alexander Schaeffer Farm. Such an amazing place. Cherry Festival, they show you these old world crafts. You get to see in person somebody woodworking, making yarn, the logging, all that type of stuff that you get to see, all these amazing bits of history. Great place for a family to come. Great place just if you're a history buff. If you're just looking for something to do. Come here. It's $5 to park. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's all free. You know, just show up, enjoy stuff like this because they do such a phenomenal job here. So thank you to you both.
Yeah, thank you so much.
To the organization for everything that you do.
Well,
come and see us.
Come and see us. Yeah.
We'll see you all about town.
Thank you.